We're using diegetic sound to express what she's feeling in that metaphor of her driving on alone forever. Look at the choreography. Oh, there's a lot of shots to break down here. Wow. Today I'm watching, reacting to, and breaking down the cinematic language of character trailer Mavuika, the Vow of Blazing Blood from Genshin Impact. I just covered the Sunset animated short just a couple hours ago, and this came out, so what better way to continue kind of exploring this character than covering her trailer. If you enjoy our time together, make sure to check out some of my other cinematic breakdowns. Alright, Genshin Impact lore masters, let's enjoy another video together. Great opening shot. Man, I'm really starting to understand her character from the Sunset animated short. Oh, I love this vibe. It's a very different vibe than when she's riding through the desert in the animated short. This feels like it has more resolve, and she's resolved that isolation and that loneliness. The metaphor for her never getting to enjoy it. Oh, a really nice voice here. I love it. Of course, spark, fire. I absolutely love it so far. In the last video, we saw what it means for her to lose her comrades, their sacrifice feeding in to what she needs to kind of complete her mission, for the mission of her country, Nathan. And here we have this line, come together. And it's already expressing kind of what that would mean for her comrades to have given up for her, and now how she wants to protect the people who are alive now, her current comrades. And like I said, it's a stark contrast to that metaphor in the last video of her always chasing after that sunset for 500 years in this sort of like dreamlike state, but never getting to enjoy it, never getting that rest. And always this repetition of the years going by, totally alone, and this image of her sister. It's beautifully, beautifully crafted. And now we have this awesome time. She's grabbing a guitar. I have a suspicion that she's going to be playing. This is awesome so far. Let's continue. Oh, I love it. She's singing. Yeah, that's amazing. Wow. We're using diegetic sound to express what she's feeling in that metaphor of her driving on alone forever. She's expressing it. And we're hearing that song that she's singing. It's awesome. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And I love what we're getting to again in this next section, showing those current comrades, this kind of new party, which has a lot more hope, I've noticed. It has a lot more hope than it did with the last ones. They were literally like, yeah, we're going to die. We're going to fight this guy. We are not going to make it. Crazy stuff, but we're happy to do it. And this, it seems a lot more hopeful. It's like, we're going to rise up. We're going to win this thing together. And again, these images of her and her comrades are really powerful. And again, we have diegetic sound, which is sound that is happening in the character's world that they are hearing and we are hearing. It's really cool because she's singing it. The main character, she's able to kind of like express herself. Because I said in the last video, what does it mean for a young woman to go through this insanely isolating and tragic and lonely trial? Well, she's getting to express it. So it's kind of cool. It seems like a healthy way of her dealing with this. Also with her comrades, enjoying the time and kind of bonding with them. So I love it so far. The visuals are really tight. Let's continue. And of course, constant language of flame. It's really impressive. This is Chaska. We just covered her video too. It has this sort of like smoothness, the music in this video that I really like this kind of marching on. Wow. A great transition to this eclipse. Hand animated. Wow. Wow, the image of her hair kind of expressing that resolve. And seeing all their comrades fight with her, a very different feeling than the last video as they were falling in battle. No, this time it's gonna be different. Look at the choreography. Oh, there's a lot of shots to break down here. Wow. Just her furious fighting style. Love it. Amazing. And her hair just straight up looks like flames now. Yeah, not even just the color. The way it's moving. Great one shot here, which is very, you know, live event style filming, like I've done in the past for jobs. It's really cool to see that like in a Genshin Impact video. So I absolutely love it. Talk about a mic drop, burns the mic into oblivion. That's a statement. Absolutely love it. There's so much to talk about here. I have some questions for the lore masters again, Genshin Impact lore masters, because there's a lot I don't know. Only from what I've studied here, but this is fantastically done. I talked about the metaphor before earlier. I want to talk about the party in action now, which is funny because we actually don't have the Traveler in this, but they probably wanted to leave it out because each one of us has our canon Traveler, right? So let's continue. I love this shot. And it's particularly because of the lighting. We're emphasizing the flame and the fire, which is expressing, as a metaphor, her resolve, or kind of steeling herself for her journey, for her battle. We have her eyes lighting up with this fire. So beautiful. Then we have this eclipse when we get a respite from the song, right? We get that little bit of silence building up. And then, boom. Hand animated fire. Amazing. So good. It's all so good. Now, this is the shot I want to talk about. There's so much like cool kind of circular motion, which is very typical for the Genshin Impact filmmaking, but they do a great job here. Kind of motivating the camera movement, as I like to say a lot in my videos, right? It's a really good sign for me of kind of informed filmmaking, in my opinion. It's just motivating it with movement as opposed to just like, yeah, whatever, we're going to move the camera randomly because it looks cool. No, let's have the subject motivated, and they do a great job raising the flag up there, which I really like. And look at this. Crazy couple of frames right there. I love the image of the hair. Again, fire. She's stalwart. She's got the flag in the ground now. She's not questioning anything. So there's got to be some really cool story beats I'd love to ask the lore masters about. What happened to her between that 500 year kind of dream nightmare that she was in and now this? It could be, you know, our main character giving motivation. It could be other things. Like I said, we've covered a few of her videos now, and I'm really enjoying it. And like I said, if you want to see those, make sure to subscribe, hop in Discord if you want to chat about them, Twitch, etc. Because there's a lot of content coming with her. I think that's going to be great. Yeah, this is the shot I love. It's actually a one shot if we look at it, and I think we're maxed out on quality here. I think it's a one shot that we're gonna pass through all the different characters, kind of showcasing their skills. So let's take a look at it. Yeah, talk about motivating camera. So she smacks it. I can't remember this character's name. As he swoops in, and we transition to him as a subject. And then we transition to her. Oh, we just covered her video too. Zilonen, right? Her name was? Chaska. I don't know who this character is. Did I miss this character's demo? I don't know who it is. Really cool looking though. Boom. Yeah. And then she comes through, and it's just like, wow, what a cool shot. And that feeling of the one shot is really funny because it actually echoes what happens over here. We come to another one shot. This is a sort of, like I said, live event style one shot at the end here. Yeah. So it's kind of cool, right? We see them all in battle, and then we're going to see them shredding on stage. It's just like a fun thing. Again, I don't know if this is happening in universe, as this is just sort of like a metaphor. I would love to know if this is a thing that happens in the game, like this concert. But I feel like, honestly, it might be kind of a metaphor like the other thing. You know, it's really her mindset shifting as she has to kind of come to terms with all she's been through and all the difficulty and kind of facing what it means to lose her comrades like that. This is a different feeling. It feels very, it's like, no, I'm going to hold on to these bonds. I'm going to let them survive. Now we can fight back. Now we can win. It's just a totally different feeling. So I could picture this being another sort of like in her mind episode that she's experiencing as she kind of comes to terms with herself. But I love it. I think it's so fun how we have the one-er over here. Again, one shot meaning you're just not cutting the take. You're not cutting the camera. It's an unbroken shot. So it's really cool, and they use a lot of cool techniques. Again, look at this transition here. Right? I think that's her name, right? Zilonen. She swoops by. We have these awesome leading lines, these manga lines that draw your eye, and of course, it draws you right over to the next subject, who's over here, Chaska, chilling, posing it out, and the whole thing has this fun kind of music video feel to it, which it literally is in this case a music video. Like we usually don't have that in the trailer, though they feel like a music video. This is literally people on stage singing with cool B-roll and inserts. So it has a different layer to it this time, doesn't it? I think it's really cool. But there's so many great images in here. There's a lot of powerful metaphors that relate back to her thing. The one thing I did miss, and let me know if you want to see this, should I cover her teaser? I had a couple people commenting on the last video, said it was really good. Let me know if it's worth covering, because this has just been fantastic. That might fill in some of the blanks for me. And I did just come back from traveling for the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody, by the way. So let me know if I missed anything else in the Hoyoverse. I've been catching up on Hoyoverse videos quite a bit, actually, the past couple of weeks, and really getting on my backlog. So let me know if you guys want to watch anything with me, sit down and watch anything that I should cover. Anyways, I love it. My highlight has to be that. And honestly, I really like the beginning here. I really like this sort of callback to when she gets on the bike before. It feels so different, right? I love the percussion. Percussion here, it feels like she's marching on, like she's made a decision to change the way her life is going to go now. Right? She's still riding to that sunset, but it's a different feeling now, and I love that. She's come to terms with it. Yeah. Really, really nice. And it just has this kind of like smoothness to it. The instrumentation, the percussion. I love it. And this, I don't know what this is. You guys have to help me there. Very, very cool stuff. But yeah, man, I absolutely enjoyed this. That's definitely one of my highlights. I like the one shot in the battle. That was crazy. And I like how we mimic that, we mirror that with this last shot. Yeah, really, really good vibes in the whole thing. And man, you know, you got to hand it to Genshin. They have so many characters now, so many different games now with so many different characters. It's got to be hard to come up with kind of new concepts constantly. But they definitely have the budget to do it and hire new awesome artists to get in there and share their vision. So I'm glad they're constantly getting in there and trying different stuff. But that's my thoughts on it. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I hope you had a happy holidays, like I said, if you're celebrating. And make sure to subscribe if you want to spend more time here on the channel. If you want to cover more videos or watch me react to more videos, make sure to do that. Hop in Twitch, Discord, check out my couples channel with my fiance, and I'll talk to you guys soon.